The murder of Sister Catherine Cesnik is one of the most haunting unsolved cases in American true crime history. A young Catholic nun and teacher in Baltimore, Maryland, Sister Cathy disappeared in November 1969. Her body was found 2 months later, and the mystery surrounding her death would later expose a dark web of sexual abuse, institutional silence, and corruption within the Catholic Church. The case gained renewed national attention following the 2017 Netflix documentary series, The Keepers, which delved into the unsolved murder and the disturbing secrets that may have led to her death. Catherine Ann Cesnik was born on November 17, 1942, in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. She joined the School Sisters of Notre Dame and became a teacher, eventually moving to Baltimore, Maryland. By 1969, she was teaching English and drama at Archbishop Keough High School, an all-girls Catholic school. Beloved by her students, Sister Cathy was known for her warmth, intelligence, and progressive teaching style. At the time of her disappearance, she was living off campus in an apartment with another nun, Sister Helen Russell Phillips. Though she had taken a sabbatical from her religious order to live in a less cloistered environment, she remained committed to her faith and vocation. On November 7, 1969, Sister Cathy left her apartment in the Edmondson Village area of Baltimore to go shopping. She reportedly visited a local bakery to purchase a gift for her roommate. When she didn't return that evening, Sister Helen reported her missing. Her car was discovered the next day, parked haphazardly near her apartment, with the keys missing. There was no sign of struggle, but something felt off. Police began investigating, but leads were scarce. On January 3, 1970, hunters discovered a decomposing body in a remote area of Lansdowne, southwest of Baltimore. It was quickly confirmed to be Sister Catherine Cesnik. An autopsy revealed she had died from blunt force trauma to the head. There was no conclusive evidence of sexual assault, but the nature of the killing suggested it was not random. Despite the shocking nature of the crime, no arrests were made. The case would go cold for decades. In the 1990s, new information surfaced that would cast Sister Cathy's death in a terrifying light. Former students of Archbishop Keough High School, most notably Jean Hargadon Wenner and Teresa Lancaster, came forward with allegations of systemic sexual abuse by school chaplain Father Joseph Maskell. Jean Wenner, in particular, made a chilling claim. She alleged that Father Maskell took her to see Sister Cathy's body before it was publicly discovered. See what happens when you say bad things about people. If true, this suggested that Sister Cathy may have known about the abuse and had intended to report it. Her murder, then, may have been a warning to others to stay silent. Father Maskell served as the chaplain and counselor at Archbishop Keough High School. According to numerous victims, he used his position to manipulate, intimidate, and sexually abuse students. The accusations included rape, psychological coercion, and the use of other adults to facilitate abuse. Maskell denied all allegations during his lifetime. He fled to Ireland in the mid-1990s after lawsuits began piling up. Although he was eventually defrocked, he was never criminally charged. He died in 2001. DNA taken from Maskell's remains was later tested against evidence found at the scene of Cesnik's murder, but there was no match. Still, many believe he was involved in a conspiracy to silence Sister Cathy. Throughout the decades, victims and advocates have accused the Archdiocese of Baltimore and local authorities of a cover-up. Reports suggest that abuse complaints against Maskell were known but ignored. Allegations also claim that the church exerted influence to shield priests from prosecution. Several former law enforcement officers claimed they were discouraged from pursuing leads involving the church. Others have speculated that local police may have been complicit in the abuse or cover-up. Despite multiple investigations and waves of public pressure, the case remains unsolved. While Father Maskell remains the primary suspect in the public's eyes, other theories have been considered. 1. A co-conspirator. Some believe Maskell did not act alone and that other clergy or even law enforcement officers were involved. 2. Random violence. Though unlikely given the circumstances, some have suggested her murder could have been a random act. 3. Another victim of the church's secrets. Others believe Sister Cathy's death was orchestrated by individuals with vested interests in protecting the church's reputation. Despite these theories, no one has been charged with her murder. The Archdiocese of Baltimore has paid out settlements to victims of Father Maskell but continues to deny any involvement in the murder or subsequent cover-up. Meanwhile, survivors like Jean Wenner and Teresa Lancaster continue to speak out, despite the emotional toll. The murder of Sister Catherine Cesnik is more than just an unsolved crime. It is a symbol of institutional failure, the silencing of victims, and the resilience of those who seek truth. As time passes, the hope for closure remains.